The head tube. Start with blue yarn. Work into a chain. Wrap the yarn around your finger. And then bring it up to index finger. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and mid finger. First, make slip knot in this way. Place the hook under the yarn. Twist the hook like this to wrap the yarn. Pinch the crossover of the yarn. Then yarn over the hook and pull through the loop on the hook. Pull the yarn tail to tighten the loop. A slip knot is made. In row 1, start with 15 chain stitches. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the left loop of the first chain stitch. Continue to work chain stitches. We need to finish 15 chain stitches in total. Fifteen chain stitches are done. We can count the V shapes to check the number of stitches. Turn, skip the first chain stitch and work 14 single crochets from the second chain stitch through the left loops of the chains. Attention here. A V shape has 2 loops. We need to work through the left loops of the chains. Insert hook into the left loop of the second chain stitch. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Such a V shape is formed on the side. Place a marker in the first stitch. The marker should go through both loops of the V shape. Continue to work 30 more single crochets in the same way. Remove marker. Insert hook into the left loop of the last chain. Pull the yarn tail above the hook. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop through the stitch. Then yarn over the hook and pull through both loops and hook. The 14th single crochet is done. 14 single crochets are completed. Cut off this short yarn tail. Row 1 is done. In row 2, start with 1 chain stitch. Turn the fabric and then work 7 single crochets and 7 half double crochets. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn over the hook and pull through the loop and hook. Turn the fabric. Then work 7 single crochets. Attention here. A recurrent stitch, namely V-shape, has 2 loops. The hook should go through both loops of each stitch to finish the following stitches. Work 7 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet and work 6 more single crochets. Then work 7 half double crochets. Yarn over the hook, insert hook into next stitch. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop. There are 3 loops and hook now. Yarn over the hook and pull through all 3 loops and hook. That's 1 half double crochet. Half double crochet. First, work 2 chain stitches. Turn over the fabric. We are going to work a half double crochet. Yarn around hook and insert hook into the stitch. Through the underneath of the way, hook the yarn and pull up loop. There are 3 loops on the hook. Okay. Yarn around hook and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. Yarn over the hook, insert hook into next stitch. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop. There are 3 loops and hook now. Yarn over the hook and pull through all 3 loops and hook. The second half double crochet is done. Yarn over the hook, insert hook into next stitch. Yarn under the hook and pull up loop. Then yarn over the hook and pull through all 3 loops and hook. The third half double crochet is done. Continue to work 4 more half double crochets in the same way. Seven half double crochets are done. Row 2 is done. In row 3, start with 1 chain stitch. Turn the fabric and then work 7 half double crochets and 7 single crochets. Work 1 chain stitch first. Turn the fabric. work 7 half double crochets. Yarn over the hook, insert hook into the first stitch, yarn under the hook and pull up loop. Yarn over the hook and pull through all 3 loops on the hook. That's 1 half double crochet. Mark the first half double crochet and continue to work 6 more half double crochets in the same way. Then work 7 single crochets. Seven single crochets are done. Row 3 is done.